Center. I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Bills end up on the right side of an 11-point game. The Bears won this contest, but will stay at the third place in the NFC North. Torrey Holt stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Kurt Warner took to the air for over 300 yards and helped his Giants beat the Ravens. Down in the deep south of Atlanta, we had the Falcons stroll away with a 14-point win. Down in Qualcomm Stadium, we had the Chargers come away with a 7-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Dave Fiore will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 2 years, $1.9 million. This guy is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 3 years, $1.8 million.
Colts, Texans. Peyton Manning calls the signals at the 24-yard line. And a quick rollout. Boy, he has some time. What a bullet! Touchdown! The Colts win this one by the final score of 28-8. The Broncos defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Invesco Field at Mile High. The Titans won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Raiders. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Redskins pick up win number 7. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Sean Ellis sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Roy Williams will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. It's a torn calf muscle, and the doctors are estimating he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Nate Wayne had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Jets won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC East. Saints, Cowboys. Ricky Williams is in the backfield. The ball is at the 40-yard line. And the lead man throws a block. Shakes off one tackle. Bounces outside. It's a foot race. The 10, the 5, touchdown. The Cowboys go on to win this by the final score of 28-14. Neil Rackers played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Amon Green ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his Packers beat the Lions. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots come away with a 7-point win. And last but not least, we had the Seahawks come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. Time to check out our playoff races now as December is officially upon us. Let's start it out with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So that's how we stand to this point. Still lots of jockeying left to go as we get this thing sorted out for January. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
That'll do it here for Pivotal Week 14. Things ought to get very interesting over the next 3 weeks, huh? Before we go, my prime-time players' game balls go out to a few gentlemen that are pushing their teams toward the playoffs. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, it's Week 15 and another typically wild season in the NFL. Their stockings are hung by the chimney with care. But which teams are going to find a playoff berth in their stocking? Which will find the dreaded cold? We'll see. But first, an interesting late-season matchup for you on ESPN. Seattle Seahawks, New York Jets. Next!
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Greetings from Jet Stadium, everybody. I'm Dan Stevens. My associate, Peter O'Keefe, is here alongside me. And Peter, could the 72 Dolphins record be tied today?
Well, it could be. A chance to go 14-0 is on the line. Have a chance to step into the record books with a win today and go 14-0. But you can't play for history, Dan. You have to play for today. We'll see whether they can ignore the hype and focus at the task at hand.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Tails it is. Doug Bryan kicking off for the Jets.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Football.
Bryan kicks it, and we are underway. Morris decides to take it out of the end zone. Hammered down at the 18. A nice day for football, and ESPN's Susie Culber will tell us if it will stay that way. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. It's a beautiful, temperate day. The conditions couldn't be better right now for a game of football. Dan?
Thanks, Susie. With the sack. Abraham sacks him back at the 13.
John Abraham gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Hasselbeck puts his arm into this one, and the reception's made at the 37, and he's stopped right there.
Matt Hasselbeck makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
The first pass out of the gates is a bomb, and he hooks up with his man. Peter, that's the way to start a game.
Oh, I'll say, hold on. This is going to be one heck of a ride.
Jackson goes in motion. Alexander chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
2nd and 6. Ball at the Seahawks, 41-yard line.
Thomas gets the sack at the 36.
Brian Thomas gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
That'll be his first sack of the game. This one, and he will be short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
David Barrett shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. They almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they didn't let him convert. It's still going to go to 4th down.
4th and short. Moss gets it at the 18. Dragged down at the 29.
Clipping, number 42, defense. Half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
Rashad Washington just clips his man here. Watch how he does it. Yep, there's the block in the back. You can't do that. That's a clipping penalty.
First and
The
10,
Jets
New York.
offense takes the field, and they have a way to go. They'll start at their own 15-yard line. Martin takes it off the toss and gets past the line.
Anthony Simmons with the tackle.
Curtis Martin had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Pennington fires this one over the middle, and he connects at the 20. Stop at the 24.
Chad Brown with the tackle.
Santana Moss was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Martin will take the handoff and heads out right. 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Look at that. He's lifted himself over the 13,000-yard barrier. Only a few in this elite club.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryan rockets this one deep. Morris downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
After the game, let's go on that new ESPN football game.
All right, man.
The Seahawks stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Hasselbeck just rifles this one, and it's intercepted. One man to beat. Tackled at the 20.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Jets are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Martin picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
Second and 3. Ball at the 13.
Trufant tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Marcus Trufant was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Third down with a split backfield. Pack catches it over the middle, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Beck faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryan booms a beauty here. Ingram downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Hasselbeck zips it to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection. Second and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 20-yard line.
Neely makes the catch on the right sideline and
Seahawks.
is well past the markers for a first down.
Itulamili faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 39-yard line.
Alexander takes it across the line and rambles for about 5.
Number 24 with the tackle.
Second down, 2 receivers to the left.
Ball at the Seahawks, 44-yard line.
Alexander goes in motion. Robinson makes the catch out to the left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Matt Hasselbeck airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Jets enjoying the lead 14-0. Hasselbeck throws a beauty to the right side. And the catch is made at the 13. Touchdown!
Yeah! That's a score.
Corn Robinson knows how to play ball in the NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Hey.
Let's go, team. Number 3 to attempt the extra point. Holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown rockets this one deep. Jordan fair catches it at the 1.
All right, man. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No. Don't touch.
First and 10, New York.
The Jets bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Martin will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Simmons with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball
Look at the
the
yards
Jets,
after the
21
first hit.
yard line.
That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Martin gets the toss and runs into traffic.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Brown hunts him down and then finally tackles him just behind the line.
Chad Brown targeted the ball carrier early, but didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, 10 yards to go. Robinson puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Dan, this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
Bobby Taylor to make the return.
Goen lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Goen gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Taylor fields the deep punt at the 34. Pushed out at the 43.
Face mask, number 34, offense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Lamont Jordan held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
10 Seattle.
The Seahawks offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 48-yard line. Abraham sacks him back at the 46. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and
First down,
it's caught
Seahawks.
just barely past the markers for a first.
Corin Robinson has just one guy on him, and he beats him easily. Even with my few extra pounds, I think I could have done a better job covering him.
I doubt that. He would have smoked you like a salmon.
That sounds pretty good.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First and 10. Ball at the 41.
Hobson
Pass is
tips it
incomplete.
away on the coverage.
Number
Incomplete.
54 with the deflection.
Victor Hobson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
You look real tired, Hasselbeck.
Second and 10. Ball at the 41.
Hasselbeck passes this one after the play action, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Matt Hasselbeck has had a number of passing plays. We've seen that his guys are out there running their routes and trying to make plays. He would like to do a little bit more, however. So far, he's got 122 yards and 1 touchdown.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Ferguson knocks it down at the line, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Jason Ferguson anticipated where the pass was headed, and he knocked it down. Razor-sharp reflexes there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Ruin gets the ball and aims this one for the corner. This will pin them deep.
Tom Ruin finds the old coffin corner, as they like to say. Heck, I like to say it too. Out of bounds, and that's perfect. Buried them inside the 5-yard line.
First and 10, New York.
The Jets are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 5-yard line. Martin gets his 7th carry of the game and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Curtis Martin has taken it to the offense, sure enough, but you have to credit him for that huge run he broke off earlier. Real dangerous as soon as he gets past the line. I like his numbers here. So far, he's racked up 92 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and 1.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Jets, 14-yard line.
Pennington fires this one over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Anthony Simmons had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Martin has his number called on third down and gets well past the markers for a first. Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Gerald Soule had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Interception, Seahawks.
Ken Lucas shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Seahawks offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their 47-yard line.
John Abraham goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
Second down, 1 man back. Ingram didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Matt Hasselbeck threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Hasselbeck throws a big high lob, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
David Barrett came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive lead.
Ruin takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Moss fields it all the way back at the 10. Stopped at the 19.
Santana Moss returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Jets had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 19-yard line. Pennington throws a bullet, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete.
Second and 10.
Second down from the on.
19-yard line.
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and the ball's loose. And he's stopped right there.
It's all right, man. It's all right. You can do it. Come on. Don't worry about it. That's right.
Damian Robinson delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion
After
and
review,
overturn
the
it.
play has been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Third down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Let's go defense.
Third
Let's
and
make
10.
a stand.
19-yard line.
Rips him
Red
down in the
Wisdom.
back. The
Timeout
Seahawks
called.
take their first timeout.
Toby Goen in punt formation.
Look at last year's stats there.
Bobby
That's
Taylor
a lot of
making
quarterback
the catch.
bruises there.
Goen takes the snap and punts it away. Taylor fields the punt at the 47.
2 yards on
Tackled
the play.
at the 45.
Bobby Taylor
and
got
10,
swarmed
Seattle.
by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
Alexander catches it in the flat
Sean
and
Alexander,
picks up
pass
4 on
complete.
the play.
Matt Hasselbeck knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 126 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second
and
down,
6.
tight end to the left.
Ball at the 41.
Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Donnie Abraham came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
This one will fall incomplete. That will bring up 4th down. Ruin gets ready to punt this away. Ruin takes the long snap and punts it away. The Jets let it bounce out of bounds at the 8. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the
First and
screen.
10.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt you. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Jets take their first timeout. First down with a split backfield.
Down! Set! Black, 44, check, goal, 119, check, goal, 119.
Pennington throws this on a rope, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Gerald Soule had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Beck didn't
Pass is
haul that
incomplete.
one in, and it falls
Anthony Beck was
incomplete.
the intended receiver.
Marcus Trufant was able to force the
Number
incompletion back
23
there.
with the
He
coverage.
stuck very close on that seam.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Pennington, the Jets will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Looks like he broke the 6,000-yard barrier. What a heck of a play.
Moss catches. The Jets take a timeout. That's their final one. 2nd down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bollinger throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a 1st and more, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Jericho Cotton is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Not a player who typically has a TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Here's the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Jets enjoying the lead 21-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman.
Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Seahawks are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that.
Let's get started on this one early in the first quarter. Matt Hasselbeck would find his target on this one. Jets midway through the first. Curtis, my favorite Martin, is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening and then look at him go. He's off to the races. A 76-yard touchdown for the Jets. Seahawks midway through the first. Seahawks down by 7. John Quickstraw McGraw was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Jets ended the first quarter. Chad Pennington connected with his man on this one. A 14-yard touchdown for the Jets. Jets winning 14-0. Matt Hasselbeck is back to throw as they want to air it out here, and this one is right on target. A 32-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. The Seahawks climb back into the game, now down by 7. Jets midway through the second. Ken Lucas shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Jets coming up on the end of the half. Jets up by 7. Jericho Cotchery had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets are up at the half, 21-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Curtis, my favorite Martin, has been unstoppable. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Jets get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 21-7. Let's go down to the field. Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Herman Edwards talked with me over the break, and he credited the defense for giving the whole team a boost. He said, "We've blitzed very effectively while maintaining good coverage. That pressure has really kept them off balance and worked to our advantage. We'll see if they can keep them disoriented in this half." Back to you, fellas.
Susie, thank you. Martin gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Second and 7. Ball at the Jets, 35 yards.
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Marcus Trufant kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
35-yard line.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Pass is incomplete.
Simmons makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down. Goen lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Goen gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Taylor catches it at the 14. At the 31.
Bobby Taylor took the sting out of that killer punt by picking up a bunch of yards on the run back. You can't coach that.
The Seahawks offense has to score here. This drive will start at the 31-yard line. Abraham gets the sack at the 28.
The Jets are 1 guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
And they haven't let up all game. That's what you want. Somebody whose motor never stops.
Abraham.
John Abraham gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
Check out the sack column there. Man, what a show he is putting on.
Jackson grabs the floater right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Darrell Jackson is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
And, Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. A couple of the best banging heads there.
Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Reggie Tongue managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Another batted ball. They have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Jackson catches it left sideline and tries to get free. Finally dropped at the 28. It will be 1st down.
Darrell Jackson has hands to make the catch, but he's also got legs. Watch. There's the grab, and now the run. It's all about desire, baby. How bad do you want it?
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
1st down, 2 tight ends in the game. Barrett blasts him back at the 30.
David Barrett targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Robinson grabs the rope right side, and that's good for 6.
Matt Hasselbeck played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
That's the 3rd time today he's hit a receiver way downfield.
Well, his arm didn't come cheap for this team, so they might as well get their money's worth.
Abraham gets the sack way back at the 30. 4th down coming up.
John Abraham sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
Another sack by this defensive squad, and they have generated, well, some very shocking numbers so far.
I don't know about shocking, but turf eating, yes.
It's no good short of the goalposts. The Jets offense will start this drive at their 38-yard line. Pennington rifles it out left side, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Chad Brown with the tackle.
Okay.
Chad Pennington knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 105 yards and 1 touchdown.
2nd and 7. Ball at the Jets, 41-yard line.
Push it up. Go, 26. Push it up.
Martin takes his 10th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Third and 4.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Number 50 with the sack.
Solomon Bates gets to the quarterback, and nobody lays a finger on him.
And then he proceeds to lay a lot more than a finger on him.
Yeah, he used all 10 and then some.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Going, lines up for the punt.
In punt formation. Bobby Taylor to make the return.
This will fly out of bounds at the 22.
Toby Goen was very precise in putting this kick where he wanted it. He got some distance, and then it veered out of bounds, preventing any kind of a return.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Jets enjoying the lead, 21-7. The Seahawks had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 23-yard line. Hasselbeck unloads this to the right sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Darrell Jackson had some room on the outside on that play, but catching the ball was a different story.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
No good. Incomplete.
Sean Alexander set up for the screen back there. He had blockers ready, but forgot to catch the ball.
Hasselbeck throws a heater right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
1st and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 35-yard line.
Mickens tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Ray Mickens got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Abraham gets the sack way back at the 30. Robinson snags the dart right sideline, and he will be well short of the marker.
Receiver downfield, number 61, offense. The penalty is declined.
Hasselbeck throws a heater, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew is so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys. Is all.
The Jets offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. Baker hauls it in right side and is at the 30. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Chris Baker makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
Not a player who typically has a TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan kicks it off. Morris fields the kickoff at the 6.
Dan.
Return of 18.
Tackled at the 24. Peter, it looks like the playoff race is shaping up.
Well, it sure is, Dan.
First and 10, Seattle.
The Seahawks were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Hasselbeck throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Robinson hauls in the pass and is well past the markers for a first down. Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Matt Hasselbeck was really rolling the dice there by throwing into double coverage. You know, they might have picked him off there.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, empty backfield. Hackett didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Victor Hobson did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter 3rd down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
3rd down coming up. Straight, got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on downs.
Derek Strait, he's all over this play, decisively knocking away the pass.
Miss Manners, I don't think, would approve of him cutting in so rudely like that.
What is he supposed to say? May I please bat away this ball?
Absolutely. They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
Martin chews up 9 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Feel this? All right. It hurts. Right there.
Curtis Martin?
2nd and 1.
Get real.
Ball at the 27.
Martin gets the call again and picks up the 1st down.
All right.
Down! Set! Hyena Black 89! Hyena Black 89!
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and
First down, Jets.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
first down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Down! Set!
Rips him. The Seahawks take their first time out. Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
14-yard line.
The Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second.
3rd and 1. Ball at the 3.
Down! Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 70! Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up!
The This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Bobby
Taylor played his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it wasn't.
Brian has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Morris catches it back at the 6. Brought down at the 25.
Maurice Morris tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Seahawks start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 41. Hasselbeck fires this one over the middle, and
pass is incomplete.
It's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Receiver.
Robinson had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's suffering from a pulled bicep. He's currently getting iced down on the sideline here. And
the Seahawks take a timeout. That's their final one. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Barrett makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on 4th. That's how you stop a conversion.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Jets' offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 17-yard line. Pennington rifles one straight to the end zone, and
touchdown,
it's cut for the score.
Chad Pennington gets it past 2 defenders on this one. What a throw. It's worth a second look. That's what you call confidence. Throwing into double coverage like that, and what accuracy to boot.
That's his 3rd TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way.
Yeah, all big passes, too. What a game.
Here's the point after, and
the extra point
is good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan kicks it off. Morris fields it at the 10. Dragged down at the 28. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone. Maurice Morris tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Seahawks start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:12. Barrett puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. Like
2nd and 10.
2nd down, 1 man down. Hasselbeck throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 29, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
Donnie Abraham gets a little too physical with his man here. As you can see, he gets the flag for it, too. Yeah, that's a good pass interference call. He was all over that receiver.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:05.
44-yard line. First
Ingram
down,
brings
Seahawks.
down the floater, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Single back, single back.
Hasselbeck spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
Second and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Single down, single back.
Robinson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
You look real tired, Hasselbeck. Real tired.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Hasselbeck zips it to the left sideline, and the ball's loose. And he's stopped right there.
Derek Strait delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it
After
an
review, the
incompletion
play has
and
been ruled an
overturning.
incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Fourth down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Yeah, this is what it's all about, baby.
Single back, down. Set, green, 22.
Hasselbeck throws a heater, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on
Number
down.
85 was the intended receiver.
Derek Strait does some
Number
brilliant
27
coverage
was the
work here,
coverage.
guarding against the corner. He derails the pass there, saving his team, a lot of yardage.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Jets' offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Soul gets the toss, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run. 1-yard line.
Second and 8.
Gerald Soul had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
They're icing it a bit
Gerald
right now,
Soul, the
but
ball
it looks
carrier.
like he should be ready to come back
Anthony
in soon.
Simmons with the tackle.
Dan?
Thanks, Susie. Soul gains 3 yards, and the clock will continue to run. And that is
That's
going
the
to
end
do
of
it
regulation.
for this one. The Jets come out on top 38-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games Postgame Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Jets stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Darrell Jackson is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one as he works his way open for the big play. The 30-yard play that set up a Seahawk field goal, but they couldn't connect. The Jets, after a stop on fourth down, the Jets with possession at the 38. Chris Baker ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. A 37-yard touchdown for the Jets. Seahawks behind by 21. Matt Hasselbeck would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Jets have it after a turnover on downs. Doug Bryan would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 21-yard field goal. Jets leading 31-7. Chad Pennington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 17-yard touchdown for the Jets. The Jets move ahead big and now lead by 31. Matt Hasselbeck would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets win big, 38-7. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. John Abraham was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You excelled under pressure today. You just made it look easy tonight. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
I've got to give credit to the linebackers. They played well today. They were reading the plays, and they got after the ball like a pack of wild dogs. They played big time today. Big ups to the linebackers.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.